In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NHL games happening on November 11, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. San Jose Sharks versus Dallas Stars. The San Jose Sharks face the Dallas Stars with both teams on opposite ends of the standings to start the season. The Sharks have a 3-9-3 record and are near the bottom of the Pacific Division, while the Stars have an 8-4-1 record and are near the top of the Central Division. Both teams are looking to improve in their divisions and the Western Conference, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. The San Jose Sharks will try to snap a 5-game losing skid after a 5-3 loss to the St. Louis Blues last time out. Erik Karlsson has a team-high 21 points with a team-high 10 goals and 11 assists, while Timo Meier and Tomas Hertl each have 12 points, with Meier split between 6 goals and 6 assists, while Hertl has 3 goals and 9 assists this season. James Reimer has gone 2-5-2 with a 2.88 goals against average and a .910 save percentage, while Kaapo Kähkönen has 1-4-1 with a 3.7 goals against average and an .878 save percentage in goal for the Sharks this season. The Dallas Stars will hope to bounce back from a 5-1 loss to the Winnipeg Jets last time out. Jason Robertson has a team-high 19 points and Roope Hintz has 17 points, with Hintz logging a team-high 12 assists, and Robertson posting 9 goals and 10 assists, while Joe Pavelski also has 6 goals and 12 points this season. Jake Oettinger's gone 5-1 with a 1.4 goals against average and a .952 save percentage, while Scott Wedgwood is 3-1 with a 3.21 goals against average and a .903 save percentage in goal for the Stars so far this season. The Sharks are 16-36 in their last 52 road games and 13-40 in their last 53 overall. The Stars are 5-0 in their last 5 Friday games and 38-17 in their last 55 home games. The over is 5-0-1 in Sharks' last 6 overall. The over is 4-0-1 in Stars' last 5 overall. The Sharks are 0-7 in the last 7 meetings in Dallas. The home team is 23-8 in the last 31 meetings. The favorite is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. Dallas has been somewhat of a surprise this season, as they are 4th in the Western Conference, up there with a couple other surprises. The Stars are getting it done on both sides of the puck, as they rank 5th in the NHL in both goals scored and goals allowed. They also have the NHL's 4th best power play and penalty kill. Their goaltender Jake Oettinger leads the NHL in both goals against average and save percentage. In short, everything is clicking for the Stars early on this season. They are 4-1 at home and will host a bad Sharks team on the second game of road back-to-backs. This one looks good all around for Dallas. Much of the above cannot be said for the Sharks thus far this season. They are a rebuilding team, and their results have shown as much. Their 3 wins are the least in the NHL, and they have the 4th worst goal differential. Overall, the Sharks have struggled to score, as their 2.6 goals per game is second least in the NHL. When they do produce, they allow goals in bunches, leading to a loss. San Jose has scored a respectable 18 goals in their last 5 games, but they are winless in those games. The Sharks can't seem to marry goal scoring with goal prevention on the same night, at least not with any consistency. Dallas should take care of business in this one, so the Dallas Stars money line is our full game side pick. Both of these teams absolutely love scoring goals and have done so at a fantastic clip as of late, with the over for Dallas being 4-0-1 in their last 5 and 5-0-1 in the last 6 for San Jose. And with scoring through both groups on the ice, it wouldn't surprise anyone to see this being a high-scoring affair. In this head-to-head matchup, the over is 15-6 in the last 21 games played in Dallas, so whether this is one-sided, like a lot of Stars games as of late have been, or it's a close game like the Sharks have been playing in, there's bound to be plenty of goals scored. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Wild versus Seattle Kraken. The Minnesota Wild will wrap up their quick 3-game road trip to the West Coast with a matchup against the very surprising Seattle Kraken in what could be a preview of a potential playoff matchup, given promising early returns for both teams. Both teams will be fighting for a playoff spot in 2022, with talent up and down the lineup and fantastic goaltending, meaning games like this will be vital for both teams to establish themselves as threats in 2022. And after a shutout last time out, Minnesota will no doubt be out for revenge this time around, making this a very intriguing matchup. The Minnesota Wild are 6-6-1 this season and have 13 points on the year. Minnesota is coming off of a win against the Anaheim Ducks by a score of 4-1 in their last game. Minnesota outshot Anaheim by a total of 39-32 and went 2-6 on the power play in the win. The Minnesota Wild are averaging 2.92 goals per game, 3.23 goals against per game, 26.7% on the power play, and 78.6% on the penalty kill this season. Kirill Kaprizov has led the Wild with 10 goals, 5 assists, and 55 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Minnesota is Marc-Andre Fleury, who is 5-3-1 this season with a 3.17 goals against average and a .896 save percentage. The Seattle Kraken are 8-4-2 this season and have 18 points so far this year. Seattle is coming off of a win against the Nashville Predators by a score of 5-1 in their last game. Seattle was outshot by a total of 25-20 and lost 58.7% of the faceoffs in the game. The Seattle Kraken are averaging 3.57 goals per game, 2.93 goals against per game, 25.5% on the power play, and 75% on the penalty kill this season. Andrei Burakovsky has led the Kraken with 4 goals, 9 assists, and 39 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Seattle is Martin Jones, who is 7-3-1 this season with a 2.45 goals against average and a .907 save percentage. The Wild are 3-7 in their last 10 versus Western Conference and 10-3 in their last 13 versus Pacific. The Kraken are 4-0 in their last 4 games following a win and 5-0 in their last 5 overall. The under is 4-0 in Wild last 4 overall. The under is 4-1 in Kraken last 5 overall. The Kraken took down the Wild exactly a week ago in Minnesota, and now the head-to-head matchup turns to Seattle, where the Kraken are 3-3-1 at home this season. And if they want to take the next step up into the elite category in the Western Conference, protecting home ice would be ideal. With Seattle's little time in the NHL, head-to-head stats haven't been fleshed out enough to gather enough data, but on 2022 alone, the Kraken have looked fantastic and sit in second place in the Pacific, and if they can keep forcing teams into their fast-paced, hard-hitting style of hockey, they are capable of beating anyone, the Minnesota Wild included. The Minnesota Wild are the better team on paper and reputation, so odds makers are going to give them the benefit of the doubt. However, the Seattle Kraken have been extremely impressive through 14 games, and it's enough for me to give them strong consideration in the underdog role. The Kraken may eventually come back to earth, but as long as they're in this form, I'm going to take the plus money. So the Seattle Kraken money line is our full game side pick. One of the biggest negatives for the Kraken a year ago was the disappointing season of Philip Grubauer in net, but this year, the team has seemingly had no such issues, as Martin Jones is leading the way and shutting opposing teams down. The under is 4-1 in Seattle's last 5 matchups overall, and if they can continue to get production from their goaltenders, we could be looking at a genuine playoff threat in 2022. The Wild play a similar style of hockey, with the under being 4-0 in their last 4 overall, as well as 5-1 in their last 6 games on the road, and while both teams are capable of scoring plenty of goals, they appear to thrive more in low-scoring affairs, which this one should no doubt become. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.